Wow. Missionary in stores, man. It's everywhere.
Yes, sir. It's in your system.
It's everywhere. The DNA has been, I guess, remixed. Everybody's back to order. Hip-hop is back. How does it feel, Snoop?
Feel good, man, to be able to put my foot down and make some good music and to solidify myself as an MC, and for people to really recognize that I really do this music shit too, on top of the other things that I've been able to master.
Speaking of Dr. Dre, he's such a rich perfectionist. How the hell did you get him to, like, I think only you and Eminem could really, like, make him put out projects. Like, what did you do? Because, people have been waiting. We've been waiting, like, more than, 15, 20 years for him to come out, huh?
Well, when me and him get together, it's like it's a burst of energy. Mm-hmm. It's like we know it's time. We know we need to be out, whether it's his project or my project, or if it's a collaborative project. It's just time. And right now, we both felt like we need to do things instead of saying what's not right with the industry, what should be better. Let's just put a project out and let our work speak.
It seems to be organic to come out at this time where the West Coast has so much energy with the Kendrick Lamar stuff. I mean, I feel like the West is, like, super lit right now. Do you feel you dropped at the right time? Because you obviously didn't plan this.
No, I mean, I just feel like the industry has always had its shift when it comes to hip-hop, meaning, like, dominance. The East Coast dominated off the gate when it first came out. Then it shifted to the West Coast. We took it for a minute. And then the South grabbed it and ain't let go since then. So it's like somebody got to come back in and represent their side of the world. And I believe it's time for the West to take it back, with the unification of all of these dope-ass projects that's coming out, whether it's old or new, whether it's young MCs or old MCs. It's great music that's being put out that represents our culture. And if you really look at the year, we probably had the strongest year, the West.
And it's funny how fate is unbelievable. You did Super Bowl, now Kendrick is doing Super Bowl.
Not to mention the Olympics.
Yeah, yeah. Excuse me.
Don't run past that. Yeah. Don't you dare run past that, Who Kid. The West Coast held the Olympics and held the torch too, by the way.
Yeah, so literally.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ho, ho, ho. This is DJ Who Kid right here. It's the most wonderful time of the year for getting in on all the hoops, football, and hockey action at DraftKings Sportsbook. In the season of giving for being gifted college football and basketball, pro football and basketball, and pro hockey too. Almost 24/7. And here's a gift for all new customers. Bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Oh, wow. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code Who's House. That's code Who's House for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. When you bet just $5. Happy holidays from DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPENY or text HOPENY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bet must win to receive reward. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/bball.
Oh my God, man. Another individual that you made come back and, you got 50 Cent, man, on your album, man. You got 50 Cent.
Me and 50, that's my nigga, man.
Please.
I'm the only nigga that probably, me and 50 Cent will never have an issue because we the same people. We love to be petty. I call him Petty Riley, though. Or yeah, Petty LaBelle.
Petty LaBelle?
Yeah. But getting him on the record meant a lot because it was a song that I wanted him and Eminem on. And Dre wanted him on it. So it was the first time we all was like in agreement on this the perfect record for everybody to get on. Let's get it done. And 50 went first. He knocked his shit out first, which made it hard on me because I had to come behind him. And then Eminem, he always just kills shit. He don't give a fuck who before him. You just better not go after him.
I know you and him got like crazy records over the years, man. Is it hard to pick singles? Or Dr. Dre, there's always like a horn missing. I don't know, maybe there's a piano key off, like, and we gotta do it over. Hell yeah, like, I mean,
right.
Does that anger you?
No.
I mean,
No,
because
it doesn't.
I know a lot of artists that deal with him, you know, the waiting and all that, especially Busta Rhymes. He just goes crazy with Dr. Dre.
I'm built for this shit, though. I'm a different kind of athlete. I'm a kind of athlete that win a Super Bowl, don't go to the strip club, go get with a trainer and get trained up so I can win it again. And Dr. Dre is the trainer. Like, I'm winning Super Bowls, but musically, I'm not winning. So I have to go get the best trainer for music, which is Dr. Dre. He's the best one when it comes to challenging me, producing me, and making me the best at what I do. So I chose to get in that passenger seat again and to ride shotgun instead of drive over here like I normally do. Because that's where I'm at in my career, and I love to be challenged, and I love when I have to wait, and I love when he makes me do things that I wouldn't normally do, because at the end of the day, you get Missionary.
How did he react to, like, you owning Death Row? Like, you know, I don't think I've ever asked you that, like, you know.
Well, in the beginning, he didn't like it.
He didn't like it, right?
He didn't understand it. He just felt like I was buying a bunch of problems and buying a new relationship with Suge Knight. And I had to show him, not explain to him, but show him what I was doing by cleaning up the brand, restoring order to something that we built, and protecting my legacy along with his, and just giving Death Row a perspective that it never had before, and taking it into lanes and ventures that never existed for it.
I know he went through a lot of issues with good old Suge, you know what I'm saying? But I think he sees it now.
Yeah, it's easy to see now because I'm walking it with love. Death Row is a happy place. When you think of it now, you smile, you laugh, you want a Death Row chain, you want to be associated, you want to be affiliated.
Do you, me and you, we've been in the beginnings of so many, especially the new artists, like the beginnings of their career, and now they've become like entities in themselves. But when they got beef and shit like that, don't you hate it when they try to like make you choose a side where you know both sides from the beginning? Like,
Yeah,
I hate that.
That'd be the hard part when I'm forced to pick a side, when I don't really have a side. I'm a grown man, I'm an adult, and I've been taught to deal with my issues personally and not to include anyone and not to involve anyone, but to handle my business if it's my business that need to be handled. But, you know, this world that we live in, everybody has an opinion, and everybody's got a phone, and everybody can text, and they can say what they feel and go back to hiding. So a lot of times it just be a bunch of people just throwing shit out there that I don't pay attention to, so I don't really like getting in the middle of people's shit. I like trying to end they shit, like bringing them together. Like, what is the real issue? If it's violence and murder and shit involved, I can't get involved. But if it's conversation and words, and it's really like they really personally don't hate each other, then I try my best to bring them together, because that's what I'm here for.
And, you know, they're young too, so you were young. You know, when you're young, you wilding out. You're not trying to listen to nobody. You know,
Man, the dumbest shit I did as a youngster was diss Eazy-E. Right?
Wow.
Because I was such a fan of Eazy-E. I loved Eazy-E. He was the greatest motherfucker that came out the West Coast. He showed us how to do this shit. And I was so young and dumb, I'm believing that Dr. Dre's beef with them is personal when it was business. So I made it personal. And then we took it into the streets and we kept going on. So it's like, I understand when you young and you dumb and you do stupid shit. I used to be him. I get it. But I've outgrown that person to become a grown man to understand that I'm trying to live. And if it's a conversation away from confrontation, then I'm trying to have that.
Yeah, I respect the way you handled like the Kendrick stuff. You know, when he talked about you on one of the bars and stuff, but you already knew what was going on. He's a young kid. You know, when you see West Coast, you know, West Coast, I guess they treat it like hands down loyalty has to be number one, regardless of what's going on in the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? You have to choose West.
That's how we was raised, and it's like that based off of the cities that we come from. Our cities raised us to be hard like that, to represent our cities. And then once it becomes the city thing, then it becomes the coast thing, because we are on one coast. And we all love each other. And sometimes it's just family disputes or spats that happen within a family that could be handled within the family. It just don't allow the outside forces to come in. That's what I never do. So anytime anybody has an issue with me, I try to keep it within the family so that way the public can't really have no, insight on what's going on or no, overall view on how this shit should end. We got to be teachers too. We can't just get to this point and just think about self. We got to think about the generation coming behind us. When I think about KRS-One as a young MC, listening to him rap, he was a teacher. He was teaching us. He was giving us information. I think about Brother J from the X-Clan. He was giving us information. Chuck D, information. Certain MCs was giving us information. Ice Cube, information. And it's our job to do the same thing, give information to the young generation.
The catalyst of Warren G getting you with Dre, like, how that popped off? Like, he really is the reason why you linked up with Dre?
Man, Warren G was Don King for Snoop Dogg.
What?
Man, he was my motherfucking, my vocal mouthpiece. He would go around champion me. Snoop Dogg is the best. He's the hardest. He can beat anybody. My homeboys. He believed in me like fucking you wouldn't believe. And he would always have our cassettes. So he would go to Dre and them functions because he was a part of their family. And he happened to, slide in the cassette at one of the parties and my vocals came through. And Dre wanted to get down.
Where exactly were you at? Were you like somewhere?
I wasn't there.
Oh, I don't know, but where were you like chilling at? Were you in Long Beach? Like,
yeah, I was in Long Beach in the hood. I was still in the hood trying to figure it out. Just got out of jail, trying to rap for real. Because I'm like, my probation officer was like, nigga, if you get caught with any dope or you around any drug dealers, you going to the pen for 5 years. So I was like, I don't want to go to the pen. I'm going to figure this shit out. I know I don't want to work at a regular job, so I'm going to try to rap and see if this shit can come through. And we started making tapes.
Isn't it mind-boggling that you're in that situation and then you're at the Olympics, like running the world? If you're not proof that, you could do anything, you're doing like 10 anythings at the same time. Like, nobody does that. Who the fuck does 10 anythings at the same time? You're like doing shit that's like you open like a million doors. Like, the doors are endless. Like, all these young kids, they should, like, I don't know, man. You gotta have, like, you know how you have roses and like nonstop carpet? It should be constant roses, like on some Coming to America type shit for you, man. I'm
just working hard and hardly working, who kid? You know me.
Bro, it's like you made trillions of dollars for everybody. Because,
that's love. That's what love do. It's better to give than receive. If you're a real king, you rather serve than be served.
Will I see Snoop in space anytime soon? Like,
That's crazy that you said that. Somebody hit me on the phone the other day. It was talking about they want me to go up there for like 4 or 5 days. I don't know though.
You see all them drones? They talking about space. They talking about aliens.
I don't know if my ears can handle all that. Going up that motherfucking hot. The motherfuckers might pop. Nigga head blow up.
And your travels an experience. Like you, I'm sure you got information on religion, racism. I mean, everything that the world has to offer. Do you believe in aliens?
Yes.
Oh shit! I can't believe.
Yes, I do.
Are you high right now?
I'm high as a motherfucker, but I'm gonna tell you why I believe in aliens. Because there's some ugly motherfuckers I've been seeing around look just like aliens.
Did you see the drones that's going on right now? Are you seeing the news? It's all over Jersey. It's like 50 drones. Like, they're saying they came out the ocean.
They just came out of nowhere.
And then they just hovering. They like gangster niggas are shooting them down. Like you think it's like, I don't know,
like Call of Duty,
like the Will Smith movie. Remember where they had the Compton niggas shooting up at the fucking aliens and shit. Like, shit is real out here.
I was with a robot about 2 weeks ago.
Ooh, Kaiser that shit.
Yeah. That motherfucking robot was gangster as a motherfucker because he was a real motherfucker. Cause like I want to go home because he was so motherfucking cheap. That's the world we living in.
Yeah.
Motherfucking robots and them things you just said that be flying around them drones.
Have you found the meaning of life yet, or your journey is not complete? You've done so much. I feel like I understand a little bit of it to get my own meaning.
My meaning of life is love, man.
That's the end game. That's it.
That's it. Like,
it all goes back to that.
That's what it all revolves around with me.
When you see your daughter, you see your son, you see your wife, you see your homies are still around.
Even my business, my music, my brands, all that shit is built around love.
Missionary. It makes sense why you named it Missionary. It's like a double meaning. Obviously, Doggy Style came out, and obviously it connected with you, your Snoop Dogg. Missionary, being on top. I mean, you are on top right now. But were there other sexual titles that didn't make the cut? I mean, we got a couple right here. Obviously, Cowgirl ain't gonna be it.
Nope.
Top of the World, definitely not it.
Nope.
Definitely, you're not gonna call it 6ix9ine, obviously.
Hell no. Fuck
All right,
no.
definitely no 6ix9ine for Snoop Dogg. Scoop Me Up.
Hell no.
The Pretzel Dip.
Never.
Golden Arch. Oh wait, no, that's Girl on Girl. Obviously, he's not gonna do that.
You stupid.
Stand and Deliver.
No.
I'm not really the type of
Me
guy that
neither.
stand and fuck a
Me
chick
neither.
or whatever.
Me
Yeah.
neither. I need to lay down, baby.
And the last one is Scoop Me Up. I guess that's hitting the chick from the side. That wouldn't be a good
None of
title.
them titles work like Missionary. And I didn't come up with neither title, Doggy Style or Missionary. Dr. Dre did.
Really?
Yeah. That wasn't my thing. I just came up with the cover for Doggy Style with my cousin Joe Cool.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is your favorite record on the album?
Sticky Situation.
Sticky Situation. Yo, you see?
That shit bang.
Here's my list. See my list? So people don't think I'm lying and shit. You see my list? You crazy people out here. Look, Sticky Situation is fourth. Hard Knocks is number one.
Off top. Mine too. That is my favorite song on the album I came from. That motherfucker so hard.
You got influence how the kids are switching the beats? Like, I see you got a beat switch on there.
No, Dr. Dre produced this album. I don't have nothing to do with none of the
Really?
music. Yeah.
So you think he got influenced the way,
No,
Travis
he don't-
Scott,
he don't
everybody's
listen-
switching?
That's what Dr. Dre don't listen. He don't know who the fuck none of these
No
people
way.
are. No way. He doesn't.
There's no comparison.
He
Like,
don't go to the club. He don't listen to the radio. He don't listen to Spotify. He don't listen to iTunes. That nigga's at his house. He makes music from the heart.
so production is from God.
Exactly.
Like straight up.
He don't. That's what makes him so dope is that he don't know what the fuck is out. He don't know what trap music is. None of that shit. That's why if you notice, none of that sound is on the album.
Holy nah.
Name one trap song on the album.
Wow.
And he changed the beat on 3 songs. If you think about it.
Who's the kids on that hook? Is that a football team?
No, we hired a choir, little like 8, 9-year-olds.
Oh, really?
Dr. Dre had to convince their parents to let them cuss. They didn't want them to cuss.
No way.
Yeah. Y'all motherfuckers better leave them kids alone.
The Sting situation, is that a Jimmy Iovine connection right there? Because he
No.
seems to get all the big rock stars
No.
combined with rappers.
No, that's not a Jimmy Iovine
So that's your
situation.
relationship. That's
No,
you.
I didn't know, cuz.
No way.
Let me tell you how that happened. We had Russ come to the studio for that song. My verse was done, and we needed somebody on the second verse. So I said, Dre, let's have Russ come up here. He like, who is that? I'm like, this nigga hard. Russ the shit. Russ come to the studio. Larry Jackson bring him up there. Russ is in there writing and singing. Drake drilling him like he always do. But Russ is on the mic coming off. Everything Drake telling him, he know how to do it. He can get this note. He can hit that note. He can do this. He hitting all that shit.
Wow.
Russ lay that shit down perfect. Then we like, all right, cool. Now we got to get this shit cleared. So then we send the shit to Sting to clear it. So Sting hit us back and say, send me the stems.
What?
So he takes the stems and does the verse and sends it back and says the record is cleared and I'm also on the record.
Holy shit. That's crazy.
I can't make this shit
I
up.
wish I was in the studio when you got that shit.
I can't make this
Did you
shit
smoke
up.
like 100 blunts that day?
Man, that shit. And he sounds so good like that
Yeah.
in real life. Like we did The Voice. We performed that song on The Voice. And that motherfucker sounded like, I thought he was lip syncing. He sounded so much like the record.
Wow. Another guy you just performed with, Jelly Roll. How's that relationship, man? First time, huh?
Yeah, man. Jelly Roll is a beautiful soul, man.
He's like a white Snoop Dogg.
I had a beautiful time with him and his family, man.
Yeah?
Like, that record is going to do big things for me and him as far as uniting people. And Tom Petty is on that record as well.
Exactly, man.
That's one of his remakes. So just bringing them 3 people together, those spirits, Dr. Dre's music, I think that's going to be a real big record to cross over.
You think you might win it at the Country Music Awards with that record and get Beyonce pissed off or something? I don't know.
Well, the CMT, they fuck with me. They already love the dog.
I mean, you're the first to kill a record with Willie
Willie
Nelson, man.
Yeah.
So you're in, man.
Man,
like,
I hosted the Country Music Awards one year. You got to look me up, man.
Oh shit! See, he just, yeah,
I do this shit.
You just shut it down.
Been doing this shit. I spent time at Johnny Cash house. You know what I'm talking about?
What?
Yeah, I walked the line.
That record is amazing, by the way. He seems to be like the cool. He's destined to be like the white Snoop Dogg. Like people
Jelly
fuck
Roll?
with him. Yeah, they say he's like I've never met nobody that like gave me any bad vibes off of him. Just like same with you.
He cares. He cares about people.
And he suffered.
Yeah, right. So, but he cares. Like anytime you got somebody that suffered and they care, and they make music that connect to people, and his persona, you know what I'm saying? You fall in love with his spirit the moment you meet him.
Anybody didn't make the album? Like any whack rappers that the bars is horrible?
It wasn't whack rappers. It was just the songs that we chose.
Okay.
Was the 16 best.
You can tell me off air who didn't make it, and then I'll just keep it to myself.
And then, but look. When we get to 16, Jimmy Iovine come in and say, "You guys need one more song." I'm like, "Come on, cuz." He's like, "Y'all missing one song." We're like, "Man, what the fuck?" So we had to take a song off because we don't want no odd numbers. We want 16.
Oh wow.
Take a song off, and then we make "Thank You for Letting Me Be Myself." That was the last song we made on the record. Once we made that, Jimmy was like, "The album is done. Y'all can go ahead and close it up."
It's safe to say there's no deluxe. There's no extra deluxe records. Like,
well, we got an idea for a project called "Shit Out of Luck" for the records that didn't make the album. Like 6 of them.
How does Snoop react to like horrible bars? I mean, to like a respectful rapper, he'd be like, "Yo, what the hell?" Like, you don't have to name no names, but every rapper gets horrible bars from somebody that's lit.
You just got to take it.
You tell him straight up.
Tell him straight up, look, man, you can do better than that. Like, Pharrell checked me a few times. When we did Drop It Like It's Hot.
Really?
The second verse I did on that nigga was like, I thought that shit was hard. That nigga was like, He said, you got to do that over again.
Wow.
Then I came back, I said, I'm a gangster, but y'all knew that. The big boss dog, yeah, I had to do that. I keep a blue flag hanging out my backside, but only on the left side. Yeah, that's the Crip side.
He brought that out.
That nigga said, yeah, now you own nigga. I'm like, all right, but it be like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's not that it's a whack verse. It's just you can do better.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's the producer's job to say that.
Or keep the ego somewhere else.
Yeah, whoever you doing a song with, it's their job to be like, nigga, we on a song together. Like, when I rap with Eminem, I know I got to be the fuck way up. Because this nigga ain't playing.
He like bred for that shit, man.
He make you go hard. Then he the type of nigga that when you finish the song, he'll go back in and change and do 4 more bars. You be like, nigga, you cheating, man. Why you get 4 more bars in with him? You motherfucker, you. You already done cut my head off. Now you going in for 4 more bars? And he just... Like, God damn it, Marshall. You bad motherfucker. I'm glad you on my team.
Well, what are the bucket list? Because I asked him. He's actually airing the same time you air. Because I interviewed Eminem. So I did bring up. He did talk about you. Like he's happy that you and Dre is back. So I'm like, yo, why don't you and 50 do a collab? Why they don't have a collab album after all this time, man?
It takes this. It takes me and Dre to do it. We got to show people that it's better when we together. And sometimes you got to lead the way. You can talk about it, but you got to show them. Like, people love when me and Dre together. They love that emotion, that feeling. Even if we'd have put out a whack record, they would have appreciated it. But that we put out a dope-ass record is more appreciative, and now you understand why we great together. That's the same thing that people got to do when they're meant for each other. Tandems. If you're a duo, like certain people that you work with, if y'all work well together, find a way to mend that, misunderstanding and get back together. If it's not a misunderstanding, find a way to make time to get together.
People were like, there was rumored there was supposed to be a Nate Dogg hook on here. I know there's a million Nate Dogg joints out here. There's no Nate Dogg?
No, wasn't no Nate Dogg.
Yeah?
No. Dr. Dre was going with all fresh, new shit, yeah.
No recycling going on. Martha Stewart didn't do a skit. People were like kind of pissed there was no skit on there from Martha. What's up?
She in my animated movie.
Okay.
I got her working, don't trip.
I think it would be ill if you or her put out like a Christmas album or something.
I do too.
Because you had her rapping. I saw her rapping while she was making you green cupcakes.
That would be dope, right?
Can you imagine you write her lyrics and you just ghostwrite for her?
That may be the shit. Who
like
can't stop playing with me?
A whole Christmas album with Martha Stewart?
Had grandma and them rocking. Hey, listen to Martha. Snoop's amazing. Sure, Granny. Want me to turn it down?
You know, Martha is like the ultimate. People love you guys together too, man. Like
Hey,
people smile when they see
we
y'all
really
together.
love each other though.
That's crazy.
It's not fake. It's not like, okay, the camera's on, act like you like her. Like when the cameras ain't on, we text each other, we DM each other, we a part of each other's lives. Like that's really my friend, man. Like
Wow.
when her documentary came out on Netflix, it was so dope to me to see how she became a billionaire and how they tried to take it away from her and how Snoop Dogg was a part of her getting it back. That was beautiful for me to see that.
Wow. She was like our neighbor when the old Mike Tyson crib where we used to live at. She was like the neighbor. Yeah. So
I've been to that house a couple of times.
yeah, we saw her. I think we used to just ride by her smoking weed. We tried to give her weed, but she was like, I'm good. But she's playing with her roses and plants. But she's so fucking cool. It's unreal, man. And some people get jealous that you and her are like so cool together. Is that a weird type of jealousy? Like
The only people that get jealous are the older white ladies. How did you get a relationship with Martha and I don't? Look, Grandma, leave me alone. No, they. I think overall people just love the fact that two spirits can get together from two separate walks of life, and just make people feel good about just living.
GloRilla has a Christmas song I see out there.
Now let me fuck you up.
Yeah.
I've been trying to call her for the past 3 or 4 days, right? Because I called her about 2 months ago. I said, Glo, you need to make a Christmas song. If you make a Christmas song, you're going to last forever. Please do that for me.
Wow.
And I've been trying to call her to be like, see, when your uncle tell you something, he know what he talking about. Her and Kalani?
Yeah, her and Kalani got a Christmas joint. And that shit hard, though.
I love it. How do I know about it?
That's crazy. Snoop is behind that. That influence right there. You put a
Come on,
Christmas
man.
song out every year.
I got one with the Death Row crew.
Wow. That shit is out of
Christmas
here.
on Death Row.
Yeah. But I fucked it up now. I think 2025, Martha Stewart, Snoop Dogg. You might beat Mariah Carey. I don't know if it's hard to beat Mariah
It's
Carey.
hard to beat her.
Nobody could beat her, huh?
Michael Bublé right behind her, but he ain't caught her yet. She different. Mariah different on Christmas. She different.
That's a timeless song right there.
She different.
Well, you have like 30 timeless songs.
Well, you know.
Yeah. I just want to add that. Just like you told me, don't forget the Olympics. I want people to know you have 30 or more timeless records, man. More than that, 100 timeless songs.
Yeah, especially if you start talking about overseas
Yeah.
and different genres of music that don't even mean hip hop, just music in general.
Out of the blue, man. When you first leaked that, Chaos, that definitely was chosen to be the first record, man. Like you and Dre was like, nah, this got to go out first. This is like us.
Jimmy said that.
Oh, Jimmy said that.
See, y'all don't understand. Jimmy a bad
Wow.
motherfucker. Yeah,
But that's you, like that's you and Dre right there.
but Jimmy
Out of the
knows
blue.
that. We didn't have that record.
Wow.
Jimmy said, we need a record with you two rapping on it. Dre like, this Snoop album. He like, I don't give a fuck. I need y'all rapping together. Like, Jimmy know how to find that shit that we be missing. You know what I'm saying? And when we made that record, it's like, damn, that shit felt like Run DMC. Back and forth.
You want to shout out October London and all the other artists on your
Death Row Records, all of my new artists, October London, doing an amazing job. Just got off tour.
Jane Hancock.
New album is out. Jane Hancock, her and Superfly finishing up that masterpiece of album that she working on.
That's my nigga right there.
My boy Charlie Burrell
Yeah.
finna change the game. Boy, we got all kind of things coming. You understand me? Just
Dog
stay on the
Pound.
lookout. DPG, Eastsiders. Got the Engineers. We got .5. You know what I'm saying? We moving and grooving.
One cool thing is I'm doing the Alamo Bowl on the 28th, and you doing that Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl.
Yeah, I
yo.
got my own
Yo,
bowl. Sponsored by Gin and Juice, yeah.
What?
Yeah, talk to me, who kid.
That is crazy.
I should have hired your ass and made you miss that bowl game.
I'm with
but-
Deion Sanders at Alamo
Oh.
Bowl.
Colorado.
So we're going to have like a battle. You know, Gin and Juice going to be there too. So
Yeah, but this is the field, nigga. The field got Gin and Juice on it. The
What?
end zone, and the field is on it.
They gave me the field, but I don't got all that.
Look at the helmet back there. Get that helmet, my brother. That white helmet.
Nah. Holy
You see where it say Gin and Juice?
Wow, look at that.
We sponsored the bowl game.
Can you see
Snoop
that?
Dogg Arizona Bowl in college football. Can you believe that? Like, how would college football give me a bowl game with the record that I have and the criminal background that I come from? It's because I was able to clean up my image. Who kid going? Look at him. Who kid? Going to the Arizona Bowl. Go ahead, you big head fucker, you.
I'm about to get tackled by gangster niggas out here. About to get it, man.
That's hard.
This is crazy,
Arizona
man.
Bowl, baby, December 28th, Tucson. Here we come.
It's gonna be a sticky,
Colorado State versus Miami of Ohio.
It's gonna be a sticky situation, and I'll be in San Antonio with good old Deion Sanders and his kids.
A hell of a team.
Yeah, they got a crazy team out there. You getting everybody fired, I heard, before you leave. I was talking to you about that yesterday, man. Yo, leave the Lakers alone, man.
I don't get people fired. I don't let who
Leave the Lakers alone, Snoop.
I don't get people fired. What I do is expose the weak ass coaching. And you
care. You actually get angry.
Yeah, you get yourself fired. If you're doing a great job, like my Pittsburgh Steelers, right? Coach Mike Tomlin. He has never had a losing season. So you'll never hear me say anything bad about him. I don't care if we, you know what I'm saying, make the playoffs and get knocked out the first week. This man is a great coach, a great leader, great motivator. Mm-hmm. So I could never go against him. My Lakers, we switch coaches every 2-3 years.
Wow.
Mike Tomlin been the coach for the past 17 years.
And LeBron's having a bad week. Leave the nigga alone, man.
Don't we all have bad weeks?
Yeah, we have bad weeks, man. I hate stats and press. When you mix stats and press, it's just a nightmare.
We're going to pray for him because LeBron has been an outstanding citizen on and off the court. No law troubles, no legal troubles. Great father, great husband, great leader. So we're going to pray for him that he get through his little bad week and get back on track.
Who's your favorite player in basketball?
In basketball, my favorite player would probably be I either like Ja Morant.
Wow.
Or that young nigga from the OKC. That nigga, Snoop Dogg looking ass nigga. That, you know what I'm talking about? That nigga look like Snoop Dogg, man. That nigga put them braids in his head, put that suit on, walk out there, said, boy, you look like where your mother at?
Don't your son look like Ja Morant? No.
See, all the niggas I picked look like me. That's fucked up. No, but them niggas is dogs. Like I like motherfuckers that got that spirit that I had when I played. Like I don't give a fuck how big I am, or how big you are. I'm better than you. I'm stronger than you. I'm faster than you. I'm meaner than you, and I'm gonna dog you out. And when the game is over, we can be friends. But when the game is playing, fuck you.
Yeah,
that's how I get in.
Yeah, there's no friends.
You see me in celebrity basketball games. I usually get the MVP, unless Kevin Hart in it and the shit is rigged. They always making this nigga win the MVP. They be rigging it for him.
Yeah, I remember one time.
The littlest nigga on the court get the MVP.
Remember when I played with you, but I kept getting subbed? I was like, sub. Why am I screaming sub? I don't know, sub. It was too competitive. I thought it was supposed to be a fun charity.
Nigga, fuck
yeah,
all that
motherfuckers was
shit,
really
nigga.
playing. I saw Mark Cuban get fucking elbow checked by
fuck
fucking
charity. Niggas trying to ball.
I was like, Mark Cuban, you all right? He's on the floor like shaking like.
Nah, them games be real competitive. Actually, I'm gonna do one. I think that's what we need now. Another celebrity basketball game where we bring the rappers, let them build their own team. Rap crews bring their team and get out on the celebrity game.
Fat Joe, you know.
Yeah, because a lot of rappers, they ball or they got teams of niggas that get out.
Well, Missionary's out there. It's about to be a sticky situation on the 28th. I can't wait for that. And then, of course, I think I got Mike Tyson to do an ill skit for you for one of them songs. Probably for the pressure. You know, you provide pressure, man. I need Mike Tyson, man. You know, were you pissed off at the Mike fight before you leave, or were you like whatever? Or
I've been watching wrestling for a long time.
You wrestled too,
so,
Mr. WWE.
I'm just gonna say that I've been watching wrestling for a long time.
And you and Mike are Hall of Famers.
That's exactly in the WWE. You know what I'm saying? So next time, call me for the wrestling match.
Oh.